Conflicting statement.
And who had a conflicting statement?
Both of us, the complainant and that of the people that were accused.
One ground and you go in his door.
When the police station we were marginalized. We brought back to the court with our statement, written statement.
So then listen to the statement you provide to the police.
The statement for me, we provided to the police. We told them that it is true that we ate door yesterday.
If I hit door, you people ate?
It was not hit door.
So which one the door you people ate?
The door we ate, we bought the door from West Point, from one of our friends. And in fact, the door that we ate, it was a door that was killed in the net town, and the guy roasted the door.
Then you put two police investigators and you put bought the door from West Point. And then when you put were told, let go West Point, you put couldn't identify the person you put by the door from.
We went to West Point. In fact, before going to West Point, we went to his own witness hall, and the person was not provided. So what we did, we went to West Point. When we went to West Point,
the person who claimed that you put brought doors to them to court.
For sure, the person was not provided. It was later on the person came. When we went to West Point, the guy that we bought the door from, we could not find him. Probably he going to normal business. He's a human being.
He claiming that this is not the first time you put killing his dog.
That's a false allegation. If at all we go to the law and he proved all guilty, we were waiting to be facing justice. But if we go to the law and we are not found guilty, we sue a lawsuit against him. Yeah.
Even though you put a door, but it was not his door.
For sure, we know it Mr. Peter's door.
But then why you think he leveled any allegation against you people?
The reason for which they made is leveling allegation against us. Yesterday, when we went to his house, because his brother in question, okay, David, that brought us here, have $50 United States for me.
And you refused to pay the money.
He refused to pay the money for me.
So based on that, you claim that you put the one that ate his door.
For sure. When the police and myself went to the house yesterday, for him to reference every know that he will pay my money next month. After we left on that, he was claiming that the time we left on that, it was the time his dog got missing. So that is when we left on that, we left along with the two police officers. So we are not the only one that will be accused. Then that is the two police officers who were accused that we all carried the dog along.
We already admitted that you people can eat dog. Why are you people always eating domestic animals?
For me, I eat dog because from my tribal background, we don't have any law. And dog is for meat. When you talk about background, I'm a grown man. Grown people eat dog. Grown people, I can tell you that grown people eat dog. But human being eat dog. What a pet man give me, man. I don't have a law of eating dog. So it left with me to create my own law. Say I can eat dog. But I'm a human being, I choose to eat dog.
So your law is to eat dog.
I don't have law on eating animals. I eat all animals. One, it is eating by human being. I can eat it.
So you can eat snake too.
Even snake, I can eat snake.
You can eat cat.
I can eat cat.
You can eat rat.
I can eat rat.
But you eat dog.
I eat dog.
You did not eat his dog.
I did not eat Mr. Peter's dog. Any of my friends ate Mr. Peter's dog.
And you are confident that you can prove yourself innocent in court.
For sure. Yeah, off.
So you don't eat no other animal besides dog.
Eat all animal that eatable by human being, as I said to you, except when I choose not to eat it.
And you don't have no regret in eating dog.
For sure.
He in the same situation here now with the court. He doesn't want justice to take his course. He using all other means to his advantage and using the masses, M-A-S-S-E, mass. People, let y'all know, when y'all let these people use their minds, what is left? People from Lofa County, long time they used to call them Buse people. And from that one time, we who know history and listen to the elders, fact, they say the Israelis told Totman, if you want loyalty, get the Buse man. So that's why in the army those days, check it out, we had nothing but Buse soldiers because they were so loyal. Even when the late president William Fitzgerald Shadrach Totman died, and Cobalt Johnson, the late Cobalt Johnson, was the commander general of the army, and Totman died in London Clinic. Toba were in Belfast, and some of the people said Cobalt Johnson, they should take over the army after 27 years. He didn't do it because of his loyalty. So why now, Samaka, you stay there? In the first place, he should be happy that the former soldiers who money he took, not getting in the street to get behind him to get him money, then you want to go on about Steven Zago.
So, Councillor, do you think Steve Zago's decision to boycott the president's annual address at spending is wrong?
You know what happened? We have everybody to have freedom of speech. But when you're in certain positions, just like you see, I say, I agree with the Chief Justice or Justice, because certain position you cannot do certain things. It's not prudent. Because why? In the first place, I feel Senator Zago should resign his post as Chief of Security for the Senate. You come to talk about Chief and Prince Johnson.
What do you want for him to resign?
I come and tell you, Senator Prince Johnson, for maybe 12 years or more, anytime, he was Chief of Security to the Senate, and you heard him saying that he used to go to security meeting, joint security meeting. We never heard him talking it. This is Jaco, man. Everything you be on the air, talking about roadblock, talking about people with boycott. I mean, then you all got a party that you're divided. Most time you're forcing conflict of interest. Have you ever for my security, for the security of the state, because there's so someone who has shown his intention, his intent with malice. And I mean, he shouldn't be there as security man in the house. That Prince Johnson speaking of, when these people want to do something, they don't take the good people and put the people there who will cause trouble. He should not be there. And I'm saying to your wise, loyal people from Lofa, do not let these people mislead you. Probably sometimes that's why you see some of the elders from Lofa don't talk much.
So meaning that you see Steve Zako's statement as a threat to national security.
It's a threat to national security because when he bringing his boycott, that's number one. Because those people in the House of Representatives, he tell them your boycott, and they find it's just like a duck and a duckling. The little ducks, and you see the duck in front, all of them behind and just walking, pop, pop, pop. That's what it is. It's a threat to the security because what will happen there will be one group say do not come, another group say come. So right there, friction can start, tension can start, and it's just not correct. So he should resign his post, and y'all should have him. He should be removed. It look like y'all don't know when people are supposed to be removed from their office. Why y'all just sit there and tell people no confidence? I have no confidence in
the Committee on National Security. Honorable Musa Bilete, Chair. Honorable GCK Collins, Co-Chair. The Committee on Ways, Means, Finance, and Development Planning. Honorable Dixon Sibo from Nukutown, Chair. Honorable Ellen Atore, Co-Chair. The Committee on Public Accounts and Expenditure, Honorable Clarence God, Chair. Honorable Donald Glica, Co-Chair. The Committee on Investment and Concession, Honorable P. Mark Jure, Chair.
I tell you, indeed, it is another brand new day, the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad within it. A very pleasant good morning to you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, good morning. Let's have a great time together right here on the Truth Breakfast Show. It's Friday, January 26, 2024. The name is Augustine. I'm pretty seated here this morning, along with my teammate, to take you up to 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning to the peace-loving people of Mama Liberia. Good morning to you in my Gibi County. If you're listening to us through our borders, you are the Africa's borders, the Sierra Leonean border, or the Guinean border. I'd like to say good morning to you. Welcome to the Truth Breakfast Show, your biggest breakfast show. It promises to be so educative. Again, the name is Augustine, so I'm pretty seated alongside my dear friend and brother, Korries Kangar, a Bassa brother, a Kisi with a Bassa brother. Now I believe what President Weah says once ago, we are all interrelated. Some of the voices will be played. I remember him speaking to some of the forums, making some revelations. We're doing some courts, and those aspects of his speeches will be placed in our jingle file, where you at time listen to them and have a reflective mood. 7:45, 50 minutes to 8 o'clock this morning. Let me say good morning to all of you viewing us through our Facebook Ria TV page. Like you, Samuel King Jr. Good morning. Let's have a great time together. Let me now bring down the theme song right here on the True Breakfast Show. It is meant to introduce you. Like I always say, this is the theme that introduces and closes the program, the True Breakfast Show. Whenever you hear it, it is either introducing or coming on, in other words. And the next time you hear it playing will be the closure aspect of this show, and that's what we do here exactly. So I'd like to say good morning to you wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Wherever you are listening to this broadcast this morning on the True Breakfast Show, you're listening to the biggest breakfast show right here. And of course, on this 26th day of January 2024, good morning to you there in my Gibi County as well. Good morning. And of course, let me now bring my dear friend and brother, Korries. I'd like to say good morning to you.
Good morning, Augustine. It's wonderful to be here this morning. I'm not getting that energy that I usually get from you this morning. I don't know what's happening or what happened. Perhaps is as a result of some work being carried out definitely at the House of Representatives. But actually, maybe it's good to be here this morning. I heard you talk about giving an example on statement made by former President George Weah. You forgot to say former President, just President George Weah. Check us out. In Pastor Plucker is here. Tita we raise some issue.
Once a president, always a president.
Definitely.
So, I know the people who listening do know that. It is of no secret that Weah is in history now. Mr. Weah is in history. Mr. Weah is in history as former president.
Yes, a former president.
Yeah, sure. So I'd like to say good morning to you again. Of course, let's have a great time together. Let's now give you the lineup very shortly right here. Echo Bank Liberia. I don't know how many of you have gone to get your free prepaid card. I got mine already. I don't know how many of you. Oh, I need to call on Kangar, not Kangar, but how do you call it? Sangar. To check in the vehicle. I want to display my card. I do not want to be the person that just talk and don't do. So I want to, those of you that are watching, let me call upon Kopo Sangar.
We'll get it as the program goes.
So I can display it so you can know that I have gotten my free prepaid card from Echo Bank Liberia. I want to have it displayed.
So it's important to educate them how the process will carry, or whether you pay any money to
no.
How was the procedures like?
You just go to the desk and tell them that, you know, I've been subscribing with EcoBank, and if now I want to subscribe with EcoBank, because as soon as you open an account with EcoBank now, they will give you a free prepaid card. Okay. If for any reason you've been subscribing with them, like some of us who've been subscribing with EcoBank for over 10, 12 years, we didn't find any difficulty. We just get to the desk, you know, and then they serve us. We got our card. So I will have it displayed. And those of you that are watching, you have to see it for yourself, so that those of you who are not encouraged yet, you have to be encouraged, because I do not want you calling upon me, telling me, Augustine, I thought you were playing fun, because I told you I'm going to be qualified for the raffle draw. I'm going to win that draw, and of course I'm going to go for the finals. Okay, and I'm going to eat at the expense of EcoBank. I'm going to sleep at the expense of EcoBank. I will travel at the expense of EcoBank. So I'm not taking it lightly. For those of you who are taking it lightly, you do not want to go get your free prepaid card. I'm encouraging every one of you to please do.
And as it says,
it's important, it places you within the raffle draw. Remember now, the winner is set to travel at the expense of EcoBank for the African Cup of Nations.
Sleep anywhere. Definitely. It's good. The good thing about it, the team that is supposed to in the tournament, as it stands today, no game as a result of looking at the African Cup of Nations playoff today. Only tomorrow, that is on Saturday.
Right.
Angola will be playing Nigeria. And the team you support, the Africans, will play on Monday.
Right.
They will go against Senegal. It's a tough game.
Yes. Listening, guys. For me, I know the square of the aberrance. Like I said to you, one person I always leave room for disappointment, and that's why you see I always told you about alternative. You don't have alternative. You say you only support low stars. And for me, in my life, and I think that's one of the reasons of my success, because I always leave room for disappointment, and that is I've always created a space for alternative. And I will tell you in the coming days my alternative. But for now, I support
you know, one of the power that God gives every human is that power to make a choice.
Right.
That's why you know, when you reach a certain stage in life now, you want to make a choice.
You are married.
Your family don't have any kind of say into your decision that you're going to make at the end of the day. So, you know, sometimes it is difficult. Other people won't like, you know, your decision that you made at the end of the day, but it is what you believe in and what you see that is best suited for you.
Right. Thank you so kindly. Let me just give you the rundown this morning on the Truth Breakfast Show. This is a Friday that is mostly presented like a Monday. Like I told people, the atmosphere you permit decide the product to be produced. Listen, it is often said, the way you made your bed, so you shall lie. So the atmosphere you permit decide the product to be produced. A Friday is like a Monday to us, okay? At times, on many occasions, I sat here and said, I owe no man apology for my social weekend behavior. I owe no man apology for my social weekend behavior. You know, imagine, you know, when I left the Capitol building, I pick up from the fence of the legislature last night from, it was around 6:45. Section finished, we have to sit and compile the reports. The people want to listen by 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. They want to know what are the happenings, and it is not easy thing. You sit in that team attentively, and you're listening to the guys arguing, the lawmakers arguing. You know the views. You know people coming from different backgrounds. It can be easy, so you have to sit and listen attentively. And to know where the news is coming from,
especially those new guys that are going in relation to some
do not still know the parliamentary procedure.
It will take time.
It will take time. The learning. And one person, not because he's the CEO of this institution, but one person I think who plays a pivotal role, if not radio impacted, from what I'm sensing, is Musa Hassan Belete. He has been able to quickly grasp the parliamentary rule proceeding at the legislature. That's why you see on the floor is one person who is really contributing to the debates of issues. This is not talking, I'm not saying it because he's the CEO of this institution, but I know some of you can follow the live from the House of Representatives. And you see how he recognized oftenly on the floor. And you see how he pushes the issues, right? And you see as just, I think, I think all bows down to being a media executive, a media owner, or a media owner who has always given priority to listening to the institution.
I saw a short recording yesterday where I think Honorable Cordoba was on the floor,
right?
In a kind of angry mood, and I saw Representative Benedict there trying to calm him down. Musa, I was like, yes.
Oh yeah, I mentioned man.
Oh yeah, I always say, I hope Representative Musa say, you can let be so, you can relax, I was like, oh yes, the representative is not acting as a new student, he's trying to pull himself as an old student. But before we go further, let me say hats up and hail and appreciate the Director General of this institution, Mr. Liability, for this great job we are seeing right here at RC.
There's a massive use that is the denotative word.
Yeah,
there's a massive renovation ongoing.
Seriously, when you enter RCA today, you'll be surprised.
RCA is
so
taking.
What happened when I take photo here and I post it? But where are you? I was saying, no, not true. I was saying, that's why when you get a young leadership, when you get a young and innovative individual who believe in transformation.
I almost hold you there. It's not that young.
No.
You must be innovative.
Yeah.
You must be innovative. You must be someone of vision.
Yes.
Because there are many young people who do not have vision.
No, they don't have.
There are many young people who are not innovative. So you must be not just young, but you must be innovative.
That, to bring that kind of a transformation. That thing, when somebody comes and they say, who from this place? Who say, hey? And when so there's a liability, you're like hats up to you, man.
So let's give you the rundown right here on the True Breakfast Show. Very shortly, we'll bring you a few minutes talk to your leader segment. 8:15 this morning, we take a flight to Lofa County and bring you District 2 representative in person of Honorable Mobo Siafa Poto. Honorable Mobo Siafa Poto will be here as our guest. We have not gotten the papers. We are anticipating the paper for review of the local days. Okay, we got the papers. Right.
Okay.
The papers have arrived. So we take Honorable Siafa Poto as our first segment guest, and of course it takes on until 9 o'clock this morning. 9 o'clock we bring you sports, a bit of commercial entertainment right here. They say walk without play, make Jack a ball. So we bring you a bit of entertainment right here on the Truth Breakfast Show. 9:15 this morning, we ever understand an invitation to Emmanuel Dan, the man who chaired the committee on executive, but I'm told he's engaged because the SONA, the State of the Nation address, because many a time you say the SONA people don't want to stand. The State of the Nation address is scheduled for Monday, and Monday is recorded as the 4th working day. As per the 1986 Constitution, it requires the president to appear before the deputies of the people, the people deputies that the lawmakers, to explain, if not to outline his agenda, his government agenda, just as he had the poor agenda. I'm told the Unity Party agenda is arrest.
Yeah, arrest.
So he will be before the legislature, the Liberian people. You can't go through all of the counties, but when you go to the legislature and stand before the legislators, he explained his agenda and tell the people what he has as a government for that identical year. Then the message will go across. So by that, the preparation is ongoing, and of course, we are optimistic that whatever situation that was experienced during the inauguration, we are optimistic because we've seen some works being done that such situation will not be experienced, and we hope that just as we are optimistic that it won't be, we hope that the organizers will not make us shame, because that is straight within the purview of the chair on executive from the both houses. Yeah, because they are going to host the executive. So 9:15 this morning, we will have Representative Clarence Gar. Representative Clarence Gar of Maikini County, District 5. He's the chair on public accounts. He was appointed by the Speaker, Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, as chairperson on public accounts. We'll be here this morning to talk more about his appointment. What does it mean for him? What does it mean for the 55th legislature? What were this? I mean, some of the fundings that gave him that preferment. We'll be talking about that more. Mayu, he's from the 54th legislature.
Got it.
And I'm told he's been part of the committee on public accounts. So he might have understand the workings of the Committee on Public Accounts.
I'm trying to see what are some of those new lawmakers are on some of the.
Oh yes, so Representative Slow Mobile is the chairperson on Labour.
On Labour,
Representative
Matu
Masale from is that Cape Mount? She's the chairperson on Youth and Sports. Yeah, they got young people. They got Representative Musa Hassan Benete, the chairperson on National Security.
Yeah, and the second who Representative Mabijo on Public Works and Rural Development. That's great.
Yeah,
on his part, so that's great. And
let's bring you the papers review right
go through that quickly.
The team song. What is the paper review? The paper. Yeah. Yes. So you're listening to the Truth Breakfast Show right here on Truth FM 96.1 right here on the Friday, January 26, 2024 edition right there. Let me say good morning to you, President Joseph Yuma Buakai, and as well Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn. How you doing this morning? I hope you're having a great time. I hope you are well as well. Of course, these are our leaders. Let's continue to pray for our leaders. You know, it is not a good thing when you want to be somebody tomorrow and you don't pray for people who are there now. Okay? They said, do unto others as you expect others to do unto you. You're not in church this morning. You are not following the sermon. Do unto others as you expect others to do unto
you.
Very good.
So you must
pray for your fellow young men. Pray for your fellow men. That's what we are not seeing a team sample. Let's bring you the review of the local data right here. The review of the local data right here on the Truth Breakfast Show. We have the local data right before us here. The front page of the New Republic newspaper. It says JMB names 4 females in latest cabinet list. Wow. JMB names 4 females in latest cabinet list.
I hope the women are on top of it today.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the vote, they say, oh, yeah, President Joe Baka and banner us. What the back page is?
The back page of the New Republic newspaper. Buema unfit. Oh, Buema Kamara. Buema unfit. Having issues with incompetence leadership.
He was appointed as well.
I think so. No, yes, he was appointed.
Yeah.
Yes, he was appointed. Buema unfit. Having issues of incompetence leadership. Buema Kamara. Wow.
Yeah,
Finance Minister.
Yeah.
Wow. This is appointed as Minister of Finance. Oh, this is Simeon Freeman making this disclosure. UP's strong. Well, UP stored US 365,000 SACA, which is House plenary. And I see Representative Marcus Thomas. I see Representative Siafa Poto right here on this newspaper. UP stored on US 365,000 SACA reaches House's plenary.
Yeah, grab the copy and read detail.
Grab the copy and read detail of this. Blame game. Miata family. Photo is placed here. Blame game. Whether you had a proper honoring, if not preparation, they say you should blame yourself. Let's get to the front page Africa newspaper, the front page of this paper. Where did the money come from? The question is being asked. Who's asking this question? Buy the paper, read in detail, so you can ascertain for yourself who asking this question. Justice Minister nomination headache. Wow. Yes, I think there was an appointment made of a Justice Minister in whom, from our investigation, the president withdrew the nomination.
Yeah.
And I'm told that recommendation of the first Minister of Justice. Please go to the Executive Mansion website. Let me get it.
We'll trace it.
Yeah, the first nomination. That the reason why that councillor name was withdrawn is because he from the Speaker law firm, and in fact he was recommended from investigation conducted. I told you, we don't sleep. From information gathered, he from the law firm of the Speaker, Councillor J. Fonati Kofa. Not just that he from the law firm of Councillor Kofa or Speaker Kofa, but he also was recommended to President Buakai by Speaker Kofa. And from what I gathered, this position of Justice Minister has already been promised, if not was promised to the MDR of Senator Prince Johnson. So when the appointment was done, the senator and his likes and his supporters are talking about hierarchies. They went to the president and said, Mr. President, I thought we discussed this and you had showed us the MDR, that you would get us the Minister of Justice, that you would get us the Justice Ministry. What are we seeing?
What is sudden change?
And from information we got, the president said, no, who did that? No, that can't be true. And then that's how they withdrew the nomination. Please go to the first nomination of the Justice Minister. That's it right here. This is it this? 24. This is it. This is not. This is the go to the appointment list. Go to executive marshal.
This is the website of executive marshal.
And go further down. You see the first appointment. This is the first appointment. The first appointment of Walker. First appointment.
This was right after he was sworn in.
Yeah.
And this one came right away.
Yeah. So this is it. The first one you have there is him. So that's how they will do the nomination of him. Okay. So they will do the nomination. This is far from what you read.
No,
so
we'll get that.
So then, what we want to say this morning, if for any reason this should not be like Nathaniel McGill and President we are placing people on the website. At the end of the day, you see confusion. Okay, because I remember there was a saga here when Bishop Addington was relieved of his post. There were rumors that the president was not in the know, and the decision was taken by
okay, somebody said the president is not Jonah Masakwe.
Yes, Jonah Masakwe. Yes, yeah, Jonah Masakwe. Is you far from technology too. Jonah Masakwe name was John. But I want the president to actually, before they post anything on the website, we're talking about social media. They want people doing social media.
They're just come from the arms of the government.
Yeah. Before you post anything on the executive marshal website, make sure that it is authentic. Once it is authentic, then we can follow and make our own investigation to know whether that person is competent and qualified enough. So we told that the reason why that withdrawal was done is because that man that councillor was nominated earlier on came from the law firm of Councillor Fonatikova, and not just that, he was recommended by Councillor Fonatikova when the Justice Minister position has already been promised the MDR. So the MDR now has the man who is now nominated is the MDR man. Yeah, the MDR now has a representation of the Justice Minister. Let's go back to the paper, the front page Africa newspaper. Why? So where did the money come from? That's the question that has been asked to Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia. Justice Minister nomination headache. We told you that already, the back page. The front page of the Heritage newspaper. VP Kuhn preaches doctrine of peace. After election, we reconcile our differences. VP Kuhn preaches doctrine of peace. Senator DeLong takes the lead as he declares assets. It says, Senator DeLong takes the lead as he declares assets. Let's go right here to the back page of the Heritage newspaper. President Walker urged to do the needful. What is that?
Yeah, that was during the State of the Nation address.
Okay. No.
Yeah,
it has to do with the nomination of corporate officials. You see, Moda, you see Miata Beslo, you see Gregory Como, and a lot of individuals here. So President Walker urged to do the needful as several nominees cautioned. Do not just appoint people who do not have the requisite qualification and the competency. So that's why they're trying to tell him.
That's going to embarrass your government as well.
That does it for the review of the local news right here on the Friday edition of the Truth Breakfast Show right here, Truth FM 96.1. We broadcast to you from Dupont Road, outside of the nation's capital, Monrovia. And those of you following us right here on our live feed, we'd love to say let's be together. No, Elliot, let's say good morning to you right here. Paddy S. Lauba Junior. Amadou Bar, Love Na, Amadou Seyon, and of course Alfred Kotu. Well, Jeff, good morning to you. Well, Jeff, my dear friend and brother, Jefferson Dehina Dayu. Good morning to you. Too many persons following this morning. We can read all of the names. George Christopher Wale, Emmett Hammer, Winnie Madeline, and of course we have Elisha Peter Jr. We have Moses Smith, Emmanuel Topa.
the rest of them.
But that's it.
They are enormous.
Let's just say this very in passing, because we do not have the loss of time. We hope that the needful will be done. On Monday, the president at 4:00 p.m. will speak to the nation through the legislature. At 4:00 p.m., the president, we expect the president to commence his address to the nation. In that address, the president will tell the Liberian people exactly what actually he has as a plan. What are his programs? Like you had the president, former president, we have his purpose. The United Party, we told, has arrest. They are coming with arrest. How do they intend to attract investors? What are the priorities? What are the short-term plans? And what are the long-term plans? The president will tell the legislature, and legislators will be seated. Members of the cabinet will be seated. Foreign guests will be seated. We, the journalists, will be there, and we will cover it. It is from this sauna that people will start to critique the president, Joseph Yima Boakai, and his entire cabinet. It is from this sauna. The Liberian people will be told what exactly he has as an immediate plan for transformation
for the next 6 years in office.
Because they got short and long-term plans. Like the president said to you, in his 100 days, no car will hitch him up. This is one of the short-term plans. So maybe among the short-term plans, he might say to you that there will be SYZ, there will be no breakdown of vehicle on the highway. Maybe there will be no breakdown of LEC. Maybe there will be 24-hour LEC. So we want to see as to whether those things will be captured. But let me say this to the legislators, especially the Committee on Executive. Please ensure that that area is conducive for our president and guests coming. And even your very self, please ensure that that John chamber is conducive, that it has all it should have, so that there will be no incident that will shame our nation, so that there will not be a recurrence of what happened on the inauguration day. And we will do some investigation. We will go there on Sunday evening and do a report to tell the Liberian people and partners that will be going there on Monday, because we will air that on Monday morning. If the area is not conducive, we will tell the people of Liberia that there's no need to bother yourself and go to that legislature. Sit to your house and listen to the radio, because the area is not conducive. It might create harm. We're not going to match our voice. By Sunday evening, we will spend the time there to see the works that are done. Monday morning, we report to the Liberian people and tell our guests, our foreign dignitaries, and even our president, that that area is either conducive or it's not conducive, because this has to do with our country. We cannot be shamed at all point in time. We must be able to do the honorable thing to avoid some of these common mistakes. So, Korries,
yeah, so I don't want to weigh in on that.
On Sunday after service, I don't know why do you go to church. On Sunday after service, please ensure that you join me. I'm asking.
I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, it's because you Christians
I'm a member of the Mission Church of Liberia. I go to church and I'm a God-fearing person. Okay. So let me just weigh on that one and look at Article 58 that says that the president shall on a 4th working Monday in January of each year present the administration's legislative programs for the insurance section, and it shall once a year report to legislature. So I should just inform the public what happened recently for me, I see it as a total embarrassment on the part of of citizens of this country.
Right.
And we are being heavily discussed in Africa and around. We are being mocked, by those who are on the internet who always bring to the attention of the public happenings of such. We know that it is not a good sign of our country. We pray that this would not be repeated, and more especially taking into consideration when our president took the podium to speak, and at a certain point in time he could not end the message. One of them was saying we need a bottom message for the end of the president. So I know the State of the Nation address, the president will be standing to address the country. So we hope and pray that those in charge to put all those information together need to do their utmost best to know what we expect of them.
They can amend their rules if they deem it necessary for the president to sit. He can sit. Let's do it quickly so we can be held in contempt. Let's take a few calls right here on the segment. Talk to your leaders and get to our guest. The representative from District 2, Nima Lofa County, is here. We do not want to be held in contempt.
District 3. Yeah, we get in trouble.
District 3. Let me not get in trouble. Let me take the program number.
We got to announce it no more.
0776296659. 0776296659. Let me talk to this person right here on the line. Right here. Free calls. Good morning. Good morning.
My name is Joe Kambo. I joined this morning from Lower Pacific County. Let me appreciate you for the talking point, but I'm concerned about the access to the for some of us who believe in transparency and accountability.
Okay.
I want to urge all of our lawmakers, as others have started, we want to also see how best they can publish and declare their assets.
Okay.
So that everybody know what they have, the one who will be benefiting from. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. Let me talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Augustine and Korries.
Good morning.
Good morning to the many listeners and viewers following the broadcast. My name is Aloysius P. Flomo Jr., and I phoned in this morning from Lower Magidis County besides the District 2. Augustine, I want to add my voice to the previous caller. First, let me say congratulations to those appointees that have been appointed by His Excellency President Boakai. And it is onus upon them now to perform to the expectation of the Liberian people.
Okay.
You are not being appointed because you have this degree or because you are the most qualified, competent person for that job, but it is because the president wants you to serve the people on the basis of why they voted for him.
Okay, so, let me hold you there and talk to this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, people. Let me say good morning to your many listeners.
Good morning, that's it.
My name is Winston Deegan, and I join you from a district that have a proxy lawmaker in President Kupo.
No. Hello, Chief. You have to refine your words. Some of you, I just told you, do unto others as you expect others to do unto you. You can't come on this platform to address our leader in a demeaning form. I will not take that, because even my very self here, I do not expect you to talk to me in a denigrating way. I do not expect that, so I won't take it from you. Good morning. Let me talk to this person. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning to the people of Liberia and Magidis County. My name is Robert Fasiwoka. I joined this morning from Unification City. This morning, I want to appeal to President Boakai pertaining to the city-led issue here in Unification City. There's a madam that is seriously working and doing the face lead and beautifying the airport facility when it comes to the sanitation. For President Boakai to please appeal as the next mayor of Unification City, and when you come in part of your county, you follow the place is very clean. The past 6 years ago, so I feel when the president gave that madam that opportunity to work for the expectation of the Nigerian people. Thank you so much this morning.
Thank you. Let me talk to this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning to you, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Take this morning, I want for all people to please let me pray.
I'm not getting you sounding too low.
I want everybody to be happy.
All right, I'm not getting you. Let me talk to this person on the line. Good morning. We'll take 2 more calls and get to our guest. Good morning.
Good morning, Logical Augustine. Good morning to your co-host.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Joe K. Divani, and I join you from Ominga, my resident. Two quick issues. Let me first say a very big thank you to the President of the Republic of Liberia for his appointment made so far. But Mr. President, please, Nima County is a county that gave you 120,000+ votes. Please, we are begging your indulgence. Right now, the country has just getting 3 names. You got
so they should get all the jobs, eh?
No. We are not talking about all, but we are talking about a significant post on you that on the city hall. Please think about, there are a lot of prominent sons that Dr. Nima. So that the group you worked for this party, Unity Party, in 2017. He served as the national campaign chair. Please, Mr. Boaka, think in that direction and help some of the groupies so that Nima can move forward. Thank you.
Let me hold you there. We want to campaign for a senator. Somebody will say a senator for themselves. Good morning. Let me hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. This is Pascal Davis, and I'm from District 6.
Okay.
Well, now, let me say thanks to the president for his nomination. It is his right, and we're now counting on the senators who have the power to confirm. Like I've always said, confirmation is not just knowing people by their names. It's knowing beyond checking their records, their history, and everything.
Okay.
Whether they said before, if they said diligently, the Senate must be talk to the tax to inform the library. It's not every appointment made by president must pass to the confirmation. I mean, if there are people with issues, they can be denied. I mean, that's when we're going to see the strength of the senators. And just to conclude, you said something that the legislature can amend their laws or their rules to give the president maybe the right to sit.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to believe so.
Oh yes, it is. They can decide that if for any reason that the executive ask that the presidency to address the nation, it is within the purview of the legislators. They can amend that. The presiding can put that on the floor, and if the members agree that the president sit before them and address the nation, so go ahead. Let me take one more call. Good morning. You are our last caller. Yeah.
As we anticipate other appointments to be made, I want to speak to the President of the Republic of Liberia on the issue of the Liberia Aviation Authority. In previous administration, we have observed political appointments are being made in a particular entity, and because of that, they are diminished the fragments of the existence of the Liberia Aviation Authority in the country. So this time around, Mr. President, we want you to appoint somebody that has the aviation knowledge that comes from the background of the aviation. I mean, aviator, not just the politician. Because if you look at the map right now, Liberia is Liberia has scored for the full in the aviation industry. Well, God, giving us going nothing up on your screen 50.
Okay.
Because we have been having political appointments in our position. Thank you for accepting the platform.
Thank you. Let me know. That does it for the call and segment right here this morning on the Truth Breakfast Show. You're listening to Truth FM 96.1, the radio service of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. We broadcast to you from Dupont Road, outside of the nation's capital, Monrovia. Like I said to you, please go and get your free EcoBank prepaid card that empowers you, that qualifies you to enter the raffle draw. You are going to travel to watch the finals at the expense of EcoBank. Once you enter the draw and wins that traveling opportunity, go and get your free prepaid card like I have done. And of course, I'm proud. I'm going to win that thing. I know that I'm going to win it. And of course, because God has never let me down. And that's one of the reasons why I love him so much. Let me now go to Studio B and bring on board the man who represents the people of District 3 in Nima County at the 55th, that's Lofa County. What is happening this morning? I'm leaving my own of Lofa County, and of course, he's here this morning to speak on some of issues. Like you said this morning, we said to you, we will bring you Representative Mumbo Siafa Koto of Lofa District 3. It takes on to 9:15 this morning. We'll bring you Representative Clarence Gar of Maikibi County as well. Honorable Koto, good morning. Welcome. By the way, how you doing? Mm. When was the last time you were in Lufa? Mm. What kind of representative do you intend to be when it comes to residents? Are you one lawmaker who will prioritize spending all of your time in Monserrado, and when there's election time around the corner, and you go back to the people of Lofa County District 3? Mm. Okay, yeah, getting it. Yeah. Okay. Now, I know it was now an easy thing. I follow some of the campaign messages, the speeches, and of course, some of the events. What does it mean for you to be first? Is this the first time you tried to be represented and you won, or you've been trying?
I've tried again. But hey, this is what, like you just said, domiciling in the district was one of the issues that the electorate saw and felt that it was this time that they could entrust the district, to me. But quickly, just to say to you that, brother, we hail from the Walgizi area, Lofa County, and we come from the cocoa belt of Lofa County. And so I have been engaged heavily with farming activities within my constituency. And they saw the